Lexi in on this because the two of you have something special brewing. How did you get that three-point groove going, Lexi?
Yeah, my account will solely be about Lexi if you want to follow. I'm going to change the bio to Lexi Hull fan page. So
the Atlanta Dream set the record for the biggest crowd to watch a WNBA game in Georgia history.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull for a second. These two are like fire and ice on the court. But off the court, you won't believe what happened at Hull's birthday party. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was insane. She scored 497 points and dished out 232 assists. That's not just good, that's record-breaking. But here's the thing. Clark isn't just a rookie anymore. She's changing the game, and it's not always easy. You know what's wild? It's not just about what happens during the games. Clark and Hull are making waves off the court too. We're talking viral moments that'll make you laugh, drama with Nike that'll make you shake your head, and a duo that's shaking up the WNBA like never before. Stick around, because this story is just getting started. You might think the most intense moments happen during games, but you'd be wrong. The real action is happening off court, and it's making Clark and Hull the talk of the town.
I gotta bring Lexi in on this because the two of you have something special brewing. How did you get that three-point groove going, Lexi?
She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception in 2010, and last night it was no exception.
Lexi Hull fan account now. What can you say about the performance
really
she had?
quick to tweet that, or X.
What could possibly upstage their on-court performances? Picture this. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's rising star, at an Indianapolis Colts game with her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey and teammate Lexi Hull. Sounds like a normal day out, right? Wrong. These three turned a simple football game into a social media frenzy that had fans buzzing for days. But here's where it gets wild. Clark decided to lead a birthday serenade for Hull that was so hilarious it went viral faster than you can say slam dunk. We're talking about Clark belting out happy birthday and literally picking Hull up. It wasn't just funny. It showed everyone that these two are tight off the court too. And get this. After Hull had an incredible game, scoring 22 points and basically dominating the court, Clark took to social media with a declaration that had fans rolling. She announced, "This is now a Lexi Hull fan account. Talk about supporting your teammate." But wait, there's more. During a press conference, Hull accidentally dropped a double entendre about her defensive play that had Clark in stitches. Hull said she wanted to get my hands on as many balls as I could. Innocent enough, right? But Clark's reaction was priceless. She was laughing so hard she had to hide her face in her hands. These moments aren't just funny clips for social media. They're showing us something important about Clark and Hull's relationship. It's not just about what happens on the court. It's about the chemistry, the friendship, and the fun they're having together. And that's translating into their game performance in a big way. Think about it. When you're comfortable enough with your teammates to laugh at silly mistakes, to celebrate their victories as if they were your own, that's when the magic happens. That's when you start to see those incredible passes, those unexpected plays that leave the crowd gasping. And the fans? They're eating it up. Every tweet, every video, every shared laugh is bringing them closer to these players. It's making the WNBA more relatable, more human. It's not just about superhuman athletes anymore. It's about real people who happen to be insanely talented at basketball. Just when you thought Clark had it all, talent, fans, and viral moments, there's a glaring gap in her success story. Where's Nike in all of this? The brand that usually can't stop talking about its stars is oddly quiet about the WNBA's newest sensation. What's really going on here?
I got to my spot, so she can find anyone pretty much anywhere. So I knew when I got it just to do my job and knock it down, and it was a fun game today.
The Atlanta Dream set the record for the biggest crowd to watch a WNBA game in Georgia history.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. She broke records, dazzled fans, and became the talk of the WNBA. But while her on-court performance was making headlines, something was missing off the court. Nike, her sponsor, seemed to be sitting on the sidelines. You'd think Nike would be all over this, right? Plastering Clark's face on billboards, flooding social media with her highlights, maybe even dropping a signature shoe. But nope. The sportswear giant has been weirdly quiet about the WNBA's hottest new star. No recent social media posts, no big marketing campaigns. It's like they forgot they signed her. This isn't just about missing out on some cool sneakers. It's part of a bigger story. Clark's fight for recognition and fair pay in the WNBA. She's been pushing for spot bonuses from ticket revenue, arguing that players deserve a cut of the money they're bringing in. But the league's not budging, hiding behind collective bargaining agreements. Clark's not just battling for herself, though. She's fighting to change the game for all women in sports. A former Indian Fever president said Clark's bringing new fans to the WNBA like Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods did for their sports. That's huge, but it also means the stakes are higher. The WNBA just scored a $2 billion media rights deal. You know what that means? More eyes on the game, more money flowing in. Clark and other players are saying, hey, we're the ones selling out these games. We deserve a piece of that pie. It's not just about getting paid, it's about being valued. This whole situation with Nike, it's like a microcosm of what women athletes face every day. They have to fight twice as hard for half the recognition. Clark's not just taking on Nike, she's challenging the whole system that often overlooks women's sports. But here's the thing, Clark's not backing down. She's using her voice on and off the court. When the WNBA didn't officially announce her as Rookie of the Year, even though everyone knew she deserved it, she called them out. That takes guts, especially for a rookie. Clark's rookie bravado is impressive, but it's not the only thing turning heads in Indiana. The Fever have gone from rock bottom to the talk of the town, and it's all thanks to an unlikely duo. Who's the secret weapon complementing Clark's star power?
Yeah, my account will solely be about Lexi if you want to follow. I'm going to change the bio too to Lexi Whole fan page. So I feel like it's a great accomplishment, but like there's so much more left to be done. Like, yeah, we made the playoffs. There's 6 regular season games.
Yeah, I mean, they're really talented. They have weapons at every position. So just locking in, we knew we couldn't guard a single person individually. We'd have to play team defense. I thought we did a really good job getting it done.
Remember when the Indiana Fever couldn't catch a break? Well, those days are long gone. The team that started the season with a dismal 1-8 record has pulled off a jaw-dropping turnaround. They've climbed their way to an impressive 18-10, and they're not just winning games, they're breaking records. So what changed? 2 words: Clark and Hull. These two have been lighting up the court like it's the 4th of July. But it's not just about the points they're racking up, it's about how they're doing it. Take Hull's breakout game against the Seattle Storm. She wasn't just good, she was on fire. Hull dropped 22 points, sinking 6 out of 7 3-pointers. That's not just hot shooting, that's scorching the net. And Clark, she was so impressed she declared her social media a Lexi Hull fan account. Talk about teammate goals. But here's the thing, their impact goes way beyond the box score. The Fever aren't just winning games, they're winning fans. They've been smashing WNBA attendance records left and right. People aren't just coming to watch basketball anymore. They're coming to see Clark and Hull put on a show, and what a show it is. These two have a chemistry on the court that's electric. It's like they can read each other's minds. 1 minute Clark's threading the needle with an impossible pass. The next Hull's draining a 3 from downtown. It's the kind of basketball that makes you jump out of your seat. But it's not just about the highlight reels. Clark and Hull are changing the game in Indianapolis. They're not just players anymore, they're community builders. The city has embraced them, and they've embraced it right back. It's like the whole of Indy is one big Fever family now. And here's the kicker, this isn't just about one team or one season. Clark and Hull are rewriting the playbook for the entire WNBA. They're showing that with the right combo of talent, teamwork, and a little bit of social media savvy, you can turn a struggling franchise into a powerhouse. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull for a second. These two aren't just playing basketball, they're changing the game. Clark's breaking records left and right, while Hull's lighting up the scoreboard. But it's not just about what happens on the court. These two are showing everyone what women's sports can be. They're bringing in fans, breaking attendance records, and making the WNBA more exciting than ever. And you know what's really cool? They're doing it while having fun and supporting each other. Clark said it best. It's easy to enjoy the crowds in Indianapolis. That's what it's all about, bringing joy to the fans and each other. Clark and Hull aren't just the future of the WNBA. They're the future of sports, period. And that future is looking pretty awesome right now.